The length of time will be dependent on how much resistance you have. Remember, this is like a time in your life where absolutely everything comes crashing down. Everything that you thought you knew about the world and about everything in the world is ass backwards, and you end up having this identity crisis. So the length of time it takes to work through it is going to be dependent on how much resistance you put in the way, how much you're clinging to your old identity, your old beliefs, the old behaviors, your old coping skills. All of those things need to go because they don't work with who you're becoming, right? So there is this level of surrender that you need to embrace. And the more you surrender and the more you trust the process and the more you just allow things to unfold naturally, the easier it will be to work through it. And that's not to say that this is easy work. It is not easy work because you're facing every fucking fear, every fucking piece of guilt, and every piece of shame that has ever been programmed into you. Every coping skill you've used to manage those things now have to be deprogrammed. You're essentially learning how to hold space for all of those difficult emotions that you've been avoiding your whole life. Look at my cat. So the length of time it takes is entirely up to you. Also know that you could go through a few of them. Healing is about expanding your conscious awareness, no longer making choices from a place of woundedness, but making choices from a place of alignment. So that means you have to change your perspective. You have to change the way you view the world, the way you show up in the world, and the way you interpret what other people are doing. The world doesn't change. How you show up and how you perceive it changes. And this is why I teach about being able to identify your resistance. If I say something and you immediately get defensive, it is a resistance that you're putting in place that is preventing you from experience true healing and true growth. Just get out of your own fucking way.